Am I recording? Aye. Right, hold on. Had to write a script today. Had time to sit down and actually fucking write one. It's funny. It's about the power of self-belief. I genuinely can't fucking believe I wrote this script. It sounds like something Socrates wrote. I'm not blowing smoke up my own hole. I'm always joking. But right, let me start off here. The power of self-belief. Self-belief is a powerful tool that I believe lays dormant within all humans. Some people are born with it, ingrained into their skulls. People like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, Ronaldo, Conor McGregor, the likes of them. Maybe not Conor McGregor as much because he's a fucking cokehead now, but I think what self-belief is demonstrated, and it is attributed in day-to-day activities. The possibility of failure seems impossible. It does whenever you genuinely believe in yourself so much. Just believe there's something great out there for you. I've got 13 minutes of footage, so if I don't finish this in 13 minutes, it's just going to be a picture like I don't even know what. Something funny something I find funny will just be, what, death was horrible there, Jesus Christ. Self-belief. What the fuck? Doorstep, like, well, for me, didn't. And the average Joe probably watching this video, it's not just gonna fucking spawn out of nowhere, like, you have to find it, like. But it's definitely shoot up in everyone's life from time to time, like, maybe in the morning, whenever you get that wee bit of motivation, that wee bit of energy, you know. But it's very easy to let it slip through your fingers. Them mornings, to me, they're like building blocks. Whenever you do using your building blocks, and that is your energy and your motivation, you'll come to find that self-belief is the frame, it's the beams, it's the glue, it's everything. It's all the stuff that holds a building together. The building being your success, and I believe that the sky is the limit. Someone said Biggie Smalls. Sound like I'm putting on a fucking voice here. Consolidating that belief in yourself isn't very easy. I've come to learn that our shortcomings aren't really that at all. What shortcomings are learning experiences. Every wee thing that you think you might have failed at or not given your all to, there are opportunities to learn. I myself take bass, for example. With me, I've always dreamed of being a musician. Like, I fucking love it, think about it all the time, you know. That's a dream. But dreams are very easy to make a reality. So every little thing that you might have failed at or not given your all to, there are opportunities to learn. Oh fucking Jesus, I was already read that. I got my first guitar gifted to me when I was about 12 by my uncle. I loved playing it. I literally ripped the shit out of it all day. It was a wee electric acoustic, it was amazing. But one thing I didn't do was lay down the basics. I didn't learn it properly, you know what I mean? So I didn't take the time of the day to understand the guitar. Oh, where's that? Jesus Christ, I need to follow this. I didn't know what it was about, and it stunted my growth in regards to becoming the musician that I always dreamed of being. And when I was younger, that genuinely did crush me, it really did. And I slowly fell out of love with the instrument, but not music itself. My love only got bigger and better, and now that I'm older and much more wiser, I've come to realise that the guitar wasn't the problem, I was the problem. My own shortcomings really beat me down, as well as external factors, but that's for another video, I would say. Another good video, you know. Where am I? The fact of the matter being, we are our biggest enemies. Our mind, whenever it's unkempt, is our greatest opponent. You know, it's definitely going to get in the way of literally everything you do. Like, if you don't keep your mind not even occupied, but if you don't keep your mind in check, you're going to lose it. When you lose your mind, shit happens. You could ruin your life. I seen some wicked shit in front of me a couple of days ago. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it, like, but it was crazy. Our own minds are very quick. They undermine us regardless of how good we are of that certain thing that we might want to pursue. Like how good we are in a certain area. For me, it led to bouncing from hobby to hobby, just trying my damnedest to become the best at every new hobby I picked up. It made me feel like not like an outcast, but it made me feel like I was lost. And to be honest, a lost cause. I spent so much time just comparing myself to everyone else because everyone seems to have it figured out. Seemed to. And I know that literally could not be any further from the truth. Look, Jordan Peterson's a mouth, and he just spouts random shit, and he's an Israel lover. Whoops. But it's just. Oh my god. But he's got a point, and that was like rule 6 of his book. It's like, don't compare yourself to others, and that really stuck to me. It really stuck to me. I loved it. It just made me realise. I remember just reading that chapter and just pulled me straight out of the hole I was in. I was maybe about 18 or 19. Well, 2 years ago. So where am I here? Yeah. So some people really genuinely do have it figured out, like, but with all them people that do have it figured out at such a young age, like, you come to find that there's one big massive factor, common factor at that they all share. And it's just that they believe in themselves. They've got that belief, like they've got that nailed down, and it's not so easy to kind of have it nailed down from a young age. But the ones that are not successful, but really do seem to have it going on at such a young age, they always believed in themselves. I know a few fellas. I know a fella since Jesus. We were literally primary 4 and this boy's talking about becoming a defence barrister. What's he doing now? He's at university. He's going away to Manchester or Durham. No, Durham. He's in Durham and he's doing lawyer. He's doing lawyer. Jesus Christ. What I'm saying is he's becoming what he wanted to be always, because he always believed in himself. And I couldn't be any more proud of him. I don't know if he's going to see this, but if you're watching it, lad, fair fucking play to you. So, how does one achieve that belief in themselves? For me, I think it's easy. You know, it's not that it's easy, but it's kind of like your life. It's, well, I don't know. I always just kind of thought that there was something out there for me. It's not that I didn't worry much, like, but I just think there's going to be something there for me. And if I believe in myself, I can get there. And that's a fucking fact. That is a matter of fact. Anyone can think like that. How do you think all them people got to the positions they're at? They all started in the same position as the average Joe paying taxes. The average Joe working a job they don't want to do. That they all started off doing that. Well, maybe not Ronaldo. But it's always Ronaldo. Fuck him. So, for me, I take the time to smell them flowers, you know, and take the opportunity to tell your ma you love her. Tell the people around you that you love them, and most importantly, you need to love yourself for who you are. You know what I mean? Like, it's if you how can you love someone else if you can't love yourself? That's a quote as old as time, but it's a fucking quote that's true as fucking time itself. It's genuinely one of the biggest fucking things a person needs to just come to realise that they love themselves, and they just dig deep in themselves and just find out who you are. Take 10 minutes out of your day. Jesus, doesn't have to be right now watching this, but morning, night, afternoon, whenever you feel like it's time, just do it. Take 10 minutes to yourself and just sit with your own thoughts. Just dig deep into your own brain and just get thinking back to even whenever you were a child. Get thinking to all the stuff that hurt you and all the stuff that really doesn't sit well with you, and then think of all the stuff that does sit well with you, and come to realise that thoughts are just thoughts. You know what I mean? They're not real. I mean, sure, in some cases they are real, but most of the time thoughts aren't real, and that's where anxiety comes from. It's just them thoughts in your brain. But hold on, let me continue here with the script. Dig deep and excavate your mind and find out what is the driving force behind all the actions you take in your life. Oh, that's right. That's what the point of that is just what drives you in life. It's inside you. You just need to find it. It could be something subconscious, and it could be something that you're aware of. But it's very important that you identify and distinguish what drives you in life and what makes you want to be the person that you're striving to be. Right. On one side of the coin, look, it's sadness. Sadness. It's driving you fucking mental. It's driving you up a walls. On the other side, not on the same side of the coin, it's anxiety. It's driving you under the floor. Or is it an unshakable feeling of an impending doom? All that stuff drove me crazy for a while. You know, just thinking too about what other people think about you and shit like that there too. You know, that's gonna kill you one day. It killed my character, and then I had to fucking sit and rebuild it from scratch. Here we are now. I've always wanted to do shit like this. I'm just glad I can finally get out of my shell and do it. But just don't let that shit get you down, because that's the ugly side of the mind, and we've all got to know it all very much too well. I sound like an old man, hey, but it's them fucking phones. It's them phones. We've all just became so comfortable in our own anxiety and our own shit that it's so hard to get out of, you know. But whenever you do finally take the step to get out of it, and you actually do get out of it, Jesus, you'll never look back, hey? You never will. So, for me now, it's my time to look to the other side of the coin and let happiness become the force that drives me. Since I've implemented happiness, oh, would you see this Dave here? This is funny as fuck. He had me some shot. 3, 2, 1. Oh, creamed. But anyway, since I've implemented rediscovering old hobbies and reconnecting with old faces and just digging deep into myself, the result of this is the self-belief that I've had a few tests of before and sought after for so long. But the thing is, it all comes back to this one: your scalp's coming with me, son. It's our own brain. It's us. We are the problem with ourselves. We as people, we've evolved over millions of years, millions and fucking millions of years. Like, think about all the shit we've done. We've built computers, like computers, AI now, fuck AI, and like all the stuff, like that we've just everything around you. It's humanity. Well, I know there's all horrors and whatnot too, but still, just think of the good stuff. Don't let the horrors get to you, because they got to me and you be sitting paranoid as a bastard. So, we've evolved over millions of years, and for what? To be anxious all day and they worry about what the next man thinks? Absolutely not. We're all humans living the same life. Not the same life, but it's our first time on the planet. We're all living it together, you know what I mean? And if anyone's still watching this video, and I hope that you are still watching this video, what I say to you is, just take some time to yourself. It'll aid you massively. Humanity is nature's final gift, and it's time we all realise it. We've all got our differences, but we all bleed the same. That's the end of the script. Time to freestyle for a minute. We've got some Mario left over here. Nice shot. No, but honestly, hey, I just made this channel just because I'm just sick of fucking... What's not that I'm sick of shit, like I'm sick of shit, but I just got a lot to say, and I don't know how to get it out there, you know what I mean? It's all just on my brain, just sitting there festering, you know. I think I've got a lot of stuff, and I think I can help people too, because I've helped myself. I've went from, like, Jesus Christ, probably like 18 stone in my life to about, what am I now? Like, I'm 69 kilos now. That's a big one for me, and I've got sober about 5 times. Well, you're thinking to yourself, sober 5 times, lad? You're a fucking twat. You went back on it each time, but doesn't matter. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, by. And it made me stronger, a lot fucking stronger, and it gave me this
get fucked
myself. So as you can see, the power of self-belief got me to beat Ludwig and Mario. Get fucked, lad.
Run away, boy.
Oh, it doesn't even have the audio. I was putting the wee rage clips on there. Oh, they were so funny. You should have heard me raging. Maybe they're gonna come up on there, and I'll keep them on anyway. But that's it basically, like, you know, we've all got self-belief just deep inside us, and it's time to just just take some time to ourselves and just do some wee breathing techniques and whatnot, and just dig deep inside yourself and just find out what you're about. Once you find that out, fucking pursue it and don't look back. That's more or less it. Goodbye.